So I first came to be familiar with Furious Flower in 2013. I was a summer scholar in the NEH Institute Don't Deny My Voice, reading and teaching African American poetry. That's where I got to meet the former founding and former executive director, Joanne Gabin. After that, I attended a number of different programs. I was a speaker at one of the collegiate summits. I don't remember the year. I attended the 2014 conference here at Furious Flower. And then in 2019, I was Furious Flower's first scholar in residence under the support of a Burkhart Fellowship with the ACLS Foundation. So when I think about the work of this week and what it is we're building, I think we're building a collaborative experience, something that is pedagogical in nature, but it's ultimately rooted in the community that exists around Black poetry. I see us as building opportunities and avenues for people to explore Black poetry in their classrooms, in their community centers, in the midst of various different gatherings where Black poetry can be the kind of substance of the meeting, but it can also be the springboard for all of the things that can come from it. So it feels a little hard to even say what I'm building, because I'm thinking about building foundations upon which many other things will be built through the teaching and the learning and the engagement of Black poetry. What I'm really excited about is that I don't know where it ends. What I'm really excited about is that I see us laying the frameworks for some things that other people are going to continue to work with and build upon and take in places and directions that I don't even think it's possible for us to currently imagine. I think we have a really clear vision of what it is we want, right? Which is that we want to engage educators at various different levels in the teaching and exploration of Black poetry. But I think that our vision is not a limited one, in that there are much more and many more expansive possibilities for what can happen beyond what it is we're doing. I think we're building the right foundation, but what I'm really excited about is that I don't know I don't know the limit of the possibility, and I don't know that there is a limit to the possibility of what we're doing today. This project is important because Black poetry is important, because Black lives are important, because Black voices are important, because Black culture, Black history, Black present, Black future is important. And Black poetry is a gateway to all of those things. I think particularly in a moment like the one that we are currently existing in, where we are constantly battling the erasure of Black voices and experiences and identities and cultural expressions, a project that so concretely invites people to sit with the language, the expressions, the articulations of Black people is something that is just vitally important for us in this particular moment. Again, because of all of the things that it can lead to on the other end. Once that exploration begins, there's no real limit to what's possible. And that invitation, I think, is something that we desperately need now in a moment where we're trying to foreclose possibility, right? The idea that we are inviting possibility through the examination and consideration of Black people's words, language, images, metaphors, thoughts, feelings. I think it's about everything that is being rendered possible in a moment where everything is where impossibility seems to be the mandate. So much of what poetry is about the things that it enables people to do, right? The things that it empowers people to do, the feelings that it invites people to connect with, the memories that it invites people to revisit, the charges that it invites people to pursue, right? So much of poetry is about what happens when you, as an individual or as a member of a collective, get to sit with a work that makes you feel things that you didn't know it was going to be possible for you to think, or possible for you to feel, that you are in touch with emotions you had fallen out of touch with, you are pursuing ideas that you never imagined possible, right? Poetry is about opening up all of those things that we thought we had closed off, right? And I think that poetry, Black poetry, and particularly the project of the Furious Flower Poetry Center has always been about what does it do for us as a people, as a community, as a society, to center poetry and to make room for all of the things that poetry allows.